So, once upon a time, in a Corinth country, there was a beautiful girl, and her name was Rindercella. And Rindercella lived in a hick house with her sticky wet mother and her two sissy others. And they all hated Rindercella and made her do all the wordy dirt. While they sat around tit-noggin and magging reading zines. They wouldn't even let Rindercella go to the upcoming Christmas Big Best Draw thrown by the Prancing Hints. Well, Rindercella was very upset by this. So she tried to deduce perversion by chickasseeing a frickin'. Well, one day, while she was flopping the moor with ears in her ties, there was a big finding lash of blight, and there stood a beautiful berry. And Rindercella said, "Who are you?" And the beautiful berry said, "I'm your fairy mudgutter. What is your wish?" And she said, "I wish I'd go to the big best draw thrown by the Prancing Hints." So the fairy mudgutter waved her magic wand and turned Rindercella into a battershy Rudy. She told her to have fun at the big best draw, but she had to be met by midnight, or she would turn into a tumpkin. So Rindercella arrived at the big best draw, and she walked right by the two sissy others and the sticky wet mother, but she was so beautiful, they didn't even Cinderella's Bella. Just then the Prancing Hints came in and saw her. There she was, in a long glowing frown, sliced clippers on her feet, and a necklace of poobies and whirls. And the Prancing Hints said, "Rindercella, you are so beautiful. You remind me of Beeping Slooty." So just then, the mock struck midnight, and Rindercella danced from the ranks. And while she was stunning down the rares, she slopped her dripper. And the Prancing Hints said, "Well, no problem. I'll just find the girl this clipper pits." Flipper sits. So the next day he went from house to house, and you really can't turn that one around. Anyway, so he tried the slice clipper on the sticky wet mother and the two sissy others, and you know what happened. It didn't it. Their beat were too thick. So then he tried it on Rindercella, and you know what happened then, right? Exactly. The flipper pit cervically. So the Prancing Hints had found Rindercella, and they lull in fove and lived everly happy after. So the moral of this story is, some of your smubbles may be troll. Some of your bubbles may be trig. But without your wubbles, how would you ever recognize your restings? Thank you.